Hello everyone, this is Ninja Girl Suckin' Wet here with another Tangled series review. Today we got the 5th episode of Season 3, No Time Like the Past. And oh my gosh, this episode was hilarious. And we've had some hilarious episodes throughout the series, so that's saying something. But before I get into spoilers, of course, if you have not watched the episode yet, please go do so and then come back to this review. Because, yeah, spoilers. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this episode begins with Eugene kind of going through Rapunzel's itinerary, reminding her of things she needs to take care of. But because Rapunzel has matured and is such an amazing leader, and at the moment, standing queen for her mother, she has pretty much done everything that is on her to-do list. I am so proud of her. She has truly matured so much. You go, Rapunzel. She is definitely going to make an amazing queen when the time comes. You know, when Ariana and Frederick want to retire. So yeah, so proud of her and her growth. Anyway, but then her and Eugene and Lance and everyone, they come across Old Lady Crowley wanting to throw away Cassandra's stuff. Because, well, she's not there, doesn't seem like she's coming back, so why keep it? She's ready to just throw it all out. But Rapunzel is not happy about this. Not at all. Because in her mind, she thinks that Cassandra will come back. So, yeah, as I figured, Rapunzel is such a sweet girl and truly believes in her friend that she will come back and see the error of her ways. And will forgive her as long as she comes home. That is Rapunzel's nature. I figured as much. Me, however, I am so not ready to forgive Cass right now. I pretty much hate her guts. Because there is no excuse for what she did. She's blaming Rapunzel for a decision her mother made. It's ridiculous. Also, that line in Crossing the Line, great song, but the line with, "You don't even hear her, you condescend." When has Rapunzel ever been condescending to you, Cassandra? Oh, I know. Never. Ugh. She irritates me right now. It's gonna take a lot for me to ever forgive her. I cannot believe I even started to like her at all during Season 2. Anyway, Cassandra rant aside, yeah, Rapunzel is willing to forgive her and doesn't want her stuff thrown out, so she asks that it be put back. Old Lady Crowley, however, doesn't want to do it, so she offers to do it herself. So yeah. Eugene goes into Cassandra's room with Rapunzel as she's starting to put the stuff back, and tries to tell her, look, I know you love Cass, I know that you care about her and think that she will come back and things will go back to the way they once were. But he also tells her to not forget that Cassandra betrayed you. Rapunzel, she betrayed all of us. She betrayed you, which is the worst thing. So yeah, but Rapunzel's like, she's my friend. I can't leave my friends behind. I can't leave a friend behind. So, yeah, again, she's willing to forgive and forget. So, yeah. But then Eugene points out, look, Rapunzel, she left you. You did not leave her. Which is very, very true. Eugene making a lot of sense. But yeah, not to Rapunzel. She doesn't want to think ill of Cassandra, even if she's hurt. So, yeah. Eugene then leaves Rapunzel to put everything back, and she goes through her stuff and starts to reminisce. She looks at a small painting she had done of her and Cass that she had given her. And yeah, she's just reminiscing with Pascal. And then she finds an hourglass. And she wonders what it is, but then she accidentally drops it. And it turns out this hourglass sends her 10 years into the past. And she immediately runs into a teenage Lance and Eugene, because they just pulled a heist. And oh my gosh, Eugene. He is the same design as the one we saw on the one poster in Peril in the High Seas. With the ponytail, he's got acne. He's adorable. His voice hasn't dropped yet, neither has Lance's. It's just hilarious. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they run and hide in this dress shop, and Rapunzel's wondering, wait, why did he call me Sideburns? Because he called her that when he grabbed Rapunzel's arm and they ran off to go hide after this heist where they stole a ceramic egg. So, yeah. They're hiding in the dress shop, and Rapunzel's wondering this, but then she looks in the window and sees that to everyone else, she and Pascal look like the Sabbington brothers. So she's like, what? Okay. And, yeah. The guards, however, do catch up, and, well, Lance and Eugene hide, and, leave Rapunzel and Pascal to get caught, which, yeah, they do, and they get locked up in a wagon and are getting ready to be hauled off to jail. And it seems like they're going to be held for a long time because Stabbingtons, remember, everybody else is seeing them as the Stabbingtons, are wanted in several places. So, yeah, things don't look very good right now. Oh boy. But yeah, Stan and Pete are the ones watching the cart and getting ready to take Rapunzel and Pascal to jail. Or, in their eyes, again, Stabbingtons. So yeah. And this is when we see a young Maximus who is super cute. And Stan and Pete kind of tell him, oh, maybe one day you'll be big enough to be a royal guard horse and all that, which we know he does become. But yeah, at this point he's still a little guy. He's not the awesome, muscular, amazing guard horse that we know him as now. So yeah, super cute. And we also see, walking by the wagon, a little Varian. He's like 3 or 4 years old and so adorable. So freaking adorable. But, yeah, Rapunzel and Pascal have got to find a way out, and Rapunzel comes up with a little plan. She starts to get Stan and Pete fighting over who looks better with a mustache. And that gives Pascal the chance to grab the keys, and they run off. And see Xavier out and about doing stuff. And Rapunzel figures, well, since he's kind of an expert on these kind of magical things, if anyone's going to have information on this hourglass that sends people years back into the past, if there's anyone that will have something that will help them figure out how to get back to their own time, he will have it. So, yeah, they sneak in, check his books, and they do find a page in a book with info on this artifact, on this hourglass. And this is when Rapunzel realizes she's 10 years in the past. It can send someone forward or back 10 years when it's broken and the mist spreads. So, yeah. She then thinks of another plan, which is, if they're going to get back, they need to find the hourglass in this time period. So they're going to have to sneak into the castle to get it. And of course that means they're going to need a little help. Meaning, young Lance and Eugene. So yeah. Meanwhile, Eugene and Lance are just really happy that they no longer have to split the profit from this egg, this ceramic egg they stole, or whatever it's made of, with anyone. Well, with the Sabbingtons anyway. And yeah, he's talking about how he's going to take Stallion on a great date. Oh boy. It's fine, because, you know, him and Rapunzel haven't met yet. But yeah. Rapunzel and Pascal then catch up, though. And they kind of try to put on this tough bravado, but even Rapunzel can't help but admit that Eugene's adorable. Super funny and super cute. Of course Rapunzel would find teenage Eugene adorable. So yeah. She then tries to convince them to help her break into the castle, claiming she has a really awesome, bigger heist for them. But they are reluctant. They don't want to do it because, hey, they got this egg. They can just sell that and be, you know, fine. They'll have plenty of money if they do that. Eugene then, however, accidentally reveals that there wasn't just one ceramic egg that got stolen. There were actually two, and he was trying to keep the other one for himself and cheat Lance, which makes Lance understandably upset, so they start fighting. And they end up breaking the eggs. So, now they got nothing to sell, no money, so they do agree to go on this heist with Rapunzel, aka the Stabbington brothers. So, yeah. They decide to sneak into the castle. It's a hilarious sequence. I swear, by the way, that in the castle, the same painting from Frozen during First Time in Forever, the girl on the swing, I swear the same painting is in this episode on the wall in the castle of Corona. It could just be me, but I swear it is. If it is, an amazing nod. So, hilarious. But, yeah, they managed to sneak into the treasure room, but they can't find the hourglass at first. And also, Maximus manages to spot them and starts giving chase, and alerts the guards as well. Well, stand in peace. So, yeah, they're trying to avoid them, find this hourglass, and get out. And eventually Pascal does find it, while Eugene and Lance are trying to hold the door to the treasure room shut, because Maximus is right on the other side and is ready to get them. He is not happy. So, yeah. But Rapunzel then uses the secret passageway from the episode The Alchemist Returns, and they go to that same underground passageway. You know, the one with the traps and the automaton? So, yeah. And they figure, okay, this will be the best way out. And, since she remembers the place, she tries to tell Lance and Eugene, don't step on this one brick, this one block, because that triggers a trap. But Lance, unfortunately, does not hear it. So, he accidentally steps on it, gets trapped, and instead of saving him, Eugene leaves him behind, because this whole episode, his kind of motto, his mantra is every man for himself. So yeah, he abandons Lance. But when Rapunzel finds this out, however, when she and Eugene make it outside, she yells at him and says, "You don't leave friends behind. Lance is your best friend. How could you do this?" And since Eugene seems reluctant, she decides to go in and try to get Lance, who has, of course, yes, been locked up and put in jail. Also, Shorty is in the same cell, but not because he did anything wrong, because he likes the food. Hilarious. But yeah, Rapunzel does find him and tries to pick the lock, but can't because she's not a thief. She doesn't really know how to do it. But thankfully, Eugene does show up and helps by picking the lock and helps rescue Lance. And they make up, which is nice. Also, Eugene finally perfects his smolder, or the blaze, as he called it at first. So yeah, we get to see the invention of the smolder. Hilarious. So yeah. And they run. They get the heck out before anything else happens. And, yeah, they eventually run into the woods and have the hourglass. And yeah, things seem like they're gonna be okay. And then Rapunzel breaks the hourglass, says goodbye to them, and gets back to her own time, and is just happy to see everybody again. And she left young Eugene with the lesson of you don't leave friends behind. So, yeah. Something which Eugene does say when she gets back to the castle and sees that he's putting Cass's stuff back. And he tells her, yeah, you know, I was the one who told you that you can't just forget about Cass. You don't leave friends behind. So, yeah. That was pretty much the moral of the episode. Don't leave friends behind. So, yeah. But overall, hilarious episode. Absolutely hilarious. I absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. Young Eugene was absolutely adorable, and I love him. He's so funny. Oh, man. But, yeah. That concludes the brand new episodes for this week. We will, of course, be getting another set of new episodes starting Monday next week, so that's going to be fun. But after that, there's going to be the hiatus with reruns. You will be able to see Season 3 reruns as of the 22nd of October. They're going to start that. But hopefully that hiatus doesn't last too long. But yeah, other than that, I think that will do it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, this show is just so good. Again, spread the word, if you have not, that this series exists, because it deserves so many things. It definitely deserves more than it's getting from Disney Channel at the moment. So yeah. Great episode, 10 out of 10. And I will see you guys next week for the episode. Let me check it. I thought I left that up, the episode list. I just want to make sure I have the right episode title. No spoilers, I just want to make sure I tell you the right episode title for next week. When it starts. Beginnings. Okay, so yeah, I will see you guys next week for Beginnings. Till then, see you guys later.